of that offense, you get to tell what happened last week.
Can we at least get music?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I forgot. I'm so used to last week where we had literally no music whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
I occasionally press the button to refresh
No
it.
Discord.
Don't worry,
Feels
Garth.
bad.
I'll save you. I have a thing prepared.
Sure.
Ooh.
I will say we do begin today's session the day after. So 10 days to get there, it's the second day.
Okay.
The first day of actually walking.
Ugh.
No, you just spent a day actually walking.
Oh, okay. I thought we had horses.
No, we had horses for the actual road.
You
and
had
then
horses
afterwards-
to get to the end of the road, which you reached
Yeah.
the end of the road within the day, and then you had to get off the road.
Yeah, 'cause we didn't have. I think most of it wasn't actually built, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Sonia on?
I'm
She's
not
in there.
I'm not
But...
gonna.
Oh.
I'm wondering
Four.
which music to.
Which jams to party out to.
Shellbridge Crit. Yeah. No.
Do it.
No, we don't want a spooky session today.
I might have
Yes.
tried, so I'm quite glad you're not.
Oh lord. See to turn Sonia the fuck down.
I appreciate it.
I would have sworn that was Bastion. Okay.
Oh, that's good.
Alright. So, take it away, Fred.
I have sought the aid of Marcon. Constantly looking over my shoulder is wearing on me. Part of me is almost wishing that whatever this dagger business turns out to be, it brings me face to face with my tormentor. We shall see. It feels good to have a plan, a path to follow, and challenges along with it. We have spoken to those better informed than us. If what they say is true, many will await us. It is as my father used to say, the perfect cut takes time. You must grind away for countless hours. But if you do, the reward is the peerless faceted marvel. Learn this lesson well, Tannen, for the same applies to answers and to romantic partners. Time and dedication is the key to prosperity. Remember it well.
Varric over there sweating bullets at the romantic partners pit. Pinky emoji inside Varric's
Yeah.
helmet. We're actually gonna keep this music going because it is traveling music. We had this talk before our session started today. Who among you packs tortillas in their freaking rations?
Oh.
Lucio and Varric would, because it's it's space efficient. It's simply space efficient, which is why they use it in the space program, and why they don't have bread in the space program, and it makes a lot of astronauts sad. But oh well, sucks to be an astronaut.
Hey, just learn to make a mean ass burrito in zero gravity. You good? I'll
Nah,
a
they
burrito over
usually
sandwich.
just have stuff better than the military, but they're still government made, so they're still not great. They used to have custom menus for each astronaut
Ooh, fabulous.
Oh.
back in the day.
Hmm.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
Suckers.
I feel like
But,
anything's
yeah.
better than an MRE, though, to be fair.
I've some MREs I've tried some MREs. Some are alright.
Huh.
As long as the vomlet.
Bumble.
But anyways, vomlet aside.
Yeah, it's not a very nice picture.
It's a vegetarian omelet, aka the vomit. Anyways, vomlet aside, you guys do get breakfast burritos on this day.
Yay.
Go you. Yeah, it's not hard to grab some bird egg. Bio. It's not that hard to grab some bird eggs from nearby. Not that hard to bring bacon and tortillas with you, etc., etc. Grab some potatoes from around. Wild potatoes. Boil, mash them, stick them in a stew. That sort of style.
And then they turn out to be cursed potatoes.
What's Toador's precious?
Thank you, Fred. Thank you. The on-point Gollum impression, as usual. But yeah, we could go hour by hour of every day. We could totally do that. We're not going to do that because that's really fucking long and tedious. Instant. The important rules. And that's 20. Nice. Nice.
I'm gonna have to do
And the 12 is not
some
bad.
card
depending on
rolling
the
too.
mods.
I'm gonna do some card rolling.
Right. Are you just gonna carry that out throughout the days until like we get into a fight or something? Or are you gonna have to roll that every day, like
Every day.
3 times this session? Oh, right.
Because they reset.
Cool.
But
Have
we
fun
can just
rolling
do
the
this.
cards.
We don't have to do it right this second. I'm just putting it out there.
Probably better. Do
The important rules are much faster to do, and probably the more important ones. And you
Those
do
are
have
done.
the Twilight specs, which allow you to re-roll the one of them if you want.
Yeah, I'll re-roll the 12.
Mediocrity is never the point of important rules. It's just one either extreme. But yeah, re-roll that. Another D20. Hey, that's pretty
Hey,
good.
hey.
Not
That's
bad.
So, guy, 18 out of 20.
Pretty neato.
We are immortal.
Yeah, sure, whatever you say.
Keep telling yourselves that.
Yeah, whatever you want to believe.
Insert keyleth. We're basically gods.
We're gods.
Jumps off cliff.
Jumps off of cliff.
Wonderful.
A goldfish falls in the sky and explodes into a person.
Jeez, why didn't you just turn into a bird, anyways?
Because drunk with power. That's why. Anyways, though. The first night was uneventful, regardless of the watch order, and if, I would ask, did anyone, I want to say back out of the watch order, but anyone not volunteer for it? For a watch turn? Because you guys have a lot of people. You guys like,
No, Tandem would volunteer.
it's not a matter of who did, it's a matter of who didn't, if anyone didn't. Because if so, you're gonna get a cheeky remark from Lucille.
Of just being a lazy shit.
Yes.
Nah.
But since seeing as you guys seem very diligent in that aspect, none of you get a lashing. It's good for you.
I mean, it's kind of her job to give people shit about this exact situation, so, you know, it makes sense.
It's better for security, and it's simply more courteous and considerate.
Anyways.
Nothing particularly of note happened on the first day, or first night, rather. I have the first day, too, technically, other than Varric's bombshells. Hey, guess what? I have a fiance that I haven't seen in over a decade. Haha.
Oh, also,
funny.
I talked to some deities, like, servants. Don't worry about
Yeah,
them.
I mean, for you guys, that's pretty fucking par for the course, alright?
Yeah, but he's freaking out about it.
This is true. Yeah, the first night is lackluster except for Wise. The first night is lackluster except for you. Because during your dreams, when you got your beauty sleep, your magical respawning sleep, you heard whispers. Faint.
Oh, charming.
Far away, disembodied. Like you're walking in a very long way, and at the end of it's a cocktail way, and you just hear this murmur, this chatter at the end of the hallway, unable to make out really what anyone is saying, but they're so far away. So that's fun. But yeah, that's what you get during your sleep on the
Oh,
first
lovely.
night.
That's comforting.
Thank you for the sound effects. Thank you.
Yeah. So, wait a minute, I'm just trying to read it all down in a minute. Unable to.
But I don't want to give NPCs the opportunity to do stuff that I'd rather you guys do. That being said, I do play the NPCs as if they're there. They are just suddenly non-existent in roles and such because they're NPCs. They are real people in the world. But I'll basically use them as a second wave, a net, a safety threshold, I guess you might call them. So I'll give you guys the chance to roll stuff first, because this is 10 days of stuff. The chance to roll first, and if you guys fail, then I have them to fall back on, and they don't notice it, then nothing fucking happens.
We are all blind, deaf, and dumb.
That is the potentially. I'm assuming.
Ignorance
I'm not even
is
gonna assume. Lucy is the scout. She's the lead scout. She doesn't care what you guys say. She's leading the fucking way.
Is Abigail backup?
If Abigail's backup. So here, we'll make that roll. All right. Wow, that's actually really
Yeah,
bad.
for her,
first
that's
roll.
not great.
Yeah, you do not lose the way. This is the way.
God damn.
That being said, though, we'll get right to that skill threshold stuff like I was just describing right now. Can all of you, while you guys are traveling, make me perception checks?
The sheets look really funky right now. I can still press buttons though, so that's good.
Does it look funky? It's fine for me.
I'm just gonna close and reload it and see if that fixes
Ooh!
it. Is that nat 20?
Damn, Rebecca,
Ooh.
you're on fire.
Yeah.
My psychic abilities are tingling.
That's your old. That's your third.
Nat 20?
This doesn't seem right because you've had nat 20s on Portnoy. I guess it's
Have you
because
just not
you
been
don't.
adding
Yeah, I don't think I add them because you don't. You apply them to other people and
Yeah.
to other things. So maybe that's why. So, yeah.
Minus 6 and 9!
Yeah. Okay, pervert.
Look, if I never roll another 20 or 1 again, I am perfectly fine with that.
That's not gonna fucking happen.
I know, it's gonna break like this session, it's gonna be 3
What's gonna
ones in a
happen
row.
is you're gonna get a nat 20 crit hit, and then it's gonna be ruined. So you'll lose and win simultaneously. The Verve's Bittersweet Symphony plays in the back.
Glorious.
Anyways, so while you guys are traveling, keep in mind these. I'm just going to go through the highlights of each day. I'm not gonna be like, hour 1, we were walking. Hour 2, we were walking more. Hour 3,
We had to sit down.
we took a bathroom break and then kept walking. No, I'm not gonna go through every hour. I'm gonna do the highlight. So during day 2 of your guys' travel, while you guys are walking, Aminius, you spot a peculiar shiny thing while you guys are traveling. Now again, there's no path you guys are following. You guys are basically following what Lucille dictates as the trail. She's like your literal trailblazer. Stomping down grass, clearing through brush, stuff like that. Making sure that a safe distance ahead is, accounted for. While you guys are traveling, Aminius, you spot something shiny off the side, tucked under the tangles of some roots of a tree. Like in Tarzan, where Tarzan fights the jaguar when he's an adult and he's like stuck under a bunch of like different branches and stuff. It's like that. Like it's a real large tangle, gnarly roots, and you see the glint of something shiny peeking out from under it all.
Well, I'm gonna go investigate.
You walk off the side of the trail and peek down into it. You see something probably the size of a bit larger than your knuckle. Not fully to the size of your entire palm or anything. Still shines. It's I was going to say spherical. No, it's circular. Not spherical. It's circular.
Like a disc?
Like a disc, yeah. From what you could see on it, it is metallic and it is smooth on the side that you see it, like flattened, like smooth. You reach into the branches to grab it? Question mark?
Yes.
Make me no, that'd be fucked up.
I was totally expecting it though.
There's a bomb under. No, you reach down. You end up like snapping a couple of twigs here and there while you're doing so. You reach down and grab it, pull it out. It appears to be some sort of coin.
Ooh.
You're from the capital.
gold?
You've seen platinum alloyed coins before. This is a platinum coin. So, money equivalency is 10 gold pieces. That being said, as someone that works with coin, just because we'll do that, you realize that it is not a provincial minted coin. So it is not like official currency. On the other side, the side that you couldn't see, I was like, on the so one face of this coin is flat and smooth. The other side has something etched onto it. It's sort of like using out of game meta stuff. It's like static line, like sort of jagged etching across it, and it emits this sort of staticky shape, or what you assume are 2 eyes.
Huh. Well, I guess I would take it back to the group and show everyone. Look what I found.
Ooh, money.
Of course, that's the first thing you go for. Money.
Ooh, that looks expensive. Sandra's just the thinking emoji. Just,
Do I recognize the etching?
Roll me your background information. 23. It's definitely not of any mint. Provincial, elven, dwarven, whatever this is, it is not official currency in any capacity. Such items are common in the well, not I would say common in the exchange, but they pop up in the exchange and mercantilistic caravans and things like that sort of go around the world. They're more like emblems, if anything. Mercantilistic sigils, whatever, however fuck you want to pronounce it.
Sigil.
Something for people that aren't nobles but still want to be able to identify each other in sort of noble-esque manner. That being said, they are usually pretty much more ornate and well done and fancily trimmed. They usually have something on both sides. They're not usually, single-faceted, peculiar inscriptions. Something like this, it seems a bit of an ill omen.
I would let the group know that.
Ugh.
What should we do with it?
Could be worse.
Does it
something.
seem magical? Or is it just a weird fucking coin?
It just gives me a weird vibe. I don't know if it's
Yeah.
magical though.
Vibe check.
It just
Roll me a
punches
vibe
it in the
check.
face. Could you check it real fast then?
We can do an Arcana check, right?
Don't
Check it.
out of game. Don't you guys have fucking what's a spell?
I don't have the ID spell.
God damn it! No,
Oh,
Roshan has
oh
that,
no,
doesn't
I've
he?
only got to.
Y'all
That
gotta get
magic-
that spell.
How it works is if it's a magic thing, as long as it's not coded to be obscuring its magical presence, I allow magical people to check to see if it has magic on it. It's like
Mm.
like electric current almost, like sort of like buzzes in your hand.
Oh, okay.
But
So if you guys want to do
we'll
that
do
to see if it's magic in the first place, then the
do
detect
you wanna
magic
do
goes
that?
into much more detail and will tell you if something's trying to lie to you, and identify will tell you like what it does.
Okay. Well, do you want to do that, and I can assist for advantage?
Sure. Do I roll background?
Go
Roll
smart
Arcana
people.
for that.
Okay.
Go magic, go, go magic, go.
Advantage.
Go magic, go, go magic, go, go magic, go.
Not great for you.
Good advantage. The two of you sort of huddle over it together as the two mages of the group, two designated mages of the group at least. I was gonna change the music really quickly too. I was gonna change the music very quickly too. Can you feel that? But I'm too lazy for that shit, so I'll do a really shitty cover of it instead for you guys to suffer through. So yeah, have
Oh,
that in
no,
the
it
background
was-
in your heads. It does not seem magical. It does not have the pulse or the surge or the just general current, literal current, I guess, of magic energy. It seems utterly mundane.
This
You
seems
can
weird.
do kiss the girl as well. That also works.
Oh my god. Don't be
All the
shy,
other group
hit
members in the
button.
background. Sha-la-la-la.
Yeah.
Out of the bag of
Anyway.
holding comes a lute. Da-da. Playing in the background. A talking crab shows up.
Oh my god.
But no, it's not magic.
I just realized I was muted.
It is
It is
just
like a-
peculiar craft, not magic.
There we go.
I guess I would inform
Sometimes-
the group of this.
Well, that makes it less concerning at the very least. In a way.
Could just be somebody just dropped it on their way past a long time ago.
Hey, I can keep it. I don't care.
How old does it look? Abigail asked you specifically, Tandem. This is out of game. I don't know if Tandem, because you are like before this, you were a bit of a dungeon delver. I'm not sure if you
Yeah.
or
Mhm.
field of knowledge would have gone into like appraising like the year, or not necessarily the specific year, but like the age and date of coins and stuff like that. Like how long have they been sitting here? That's up to you.
He would have taken an interest in dating jewelry and by extension have peripheral interest
some
in
like general metallurgy.
valuables.
Where are you taking the jewelry?
Yeah.
Red Robin?
Shut up. And that's we'll keep the prior 23 roll then. This thing, you do a general account of the elements around you, the climate, stuff like that. You figure that it's probably has been, because it's not perfect. It's like scratched up, a bit. I was gonna say tainted. Now metal doesn't taint like that. It doesn't. It's not
weathered.
Dinged up.
Yeah, weather. There, thank you. That's the word. You figure it's been here for at least a few years, probably longer than that, but definitely not like a century or something. It's not like that old.
It has likely seen some use, but it is no more than a handful of years.
But what do they use it for?
My guess? Identification.
Hmm.
Could be useful to keep around. You never know.
Few years. Might be something from before the Night of Tempest.
Could be.
Early colonial stuff.
I guess
What's up
we'll
with
hang
this-
on to it.
Yeah. What's up with the etched stuff in it though? Because that's obviously
Spooky?
not been. Yeah, that's a word for it. Yeah, that's a bit spooky.
Spooky.
That could be
Just
some
some
mark
lines.
between traitors and people within the actual town, so they don't get called out as traitors. Maybe. Yeah.
Could be, or it's some sort of, I don't know, group symbol.
Secret group of people that are watching you constantly.
Oh yes, I mean it's not magic, so I don't think it's.
Maybe it's like a password, something you present to show
Oh
that
yeah,
you're in the know.
Well,
yeah, like a
nevertheless, we
gambling
should-
den or something.
A badge, yeah.
Yeah.
nevertheless, we could go about this all day, but we have no idea what the fake it could be.
No,
It
it
was
could be
on
worth
Canvas.
something though. I mean, if
I
we
mean,
spin
it's
a
made
nice
of-
story about it.
Abigail gives like a tap. I mean, it's made of platinum. If nothing else, someone could, I don't know, melt it down.
Yes,
Smart,
Fancy out of
smart.
it.
Handful of coin.
Oh,
I have the skill for that.
excellent.
Abio does like a grandiose gesture to Tandem. See? We're losing daylight. Let's get moving.
Okay.
How big is the coin?
It's a bit larger than like a normal coin would be, so probably goes from one end of your knuckle to the other end of the knuckle next to it. So, a couple inches, few centimeters, something like that. It's not the size of your palm. Like definitely not that. It's not like a huge like emblem. It's something that can be tucked.
Okay, so it's just general coin size.
It's
then.
bigger than a coin, like a normal like actual currency coin, but it's not that much.
It's like a 50-cent piece.
I
Yeah,
have no
something
idea
like
how big that is.
They're pretty big coins.
You
Nobody
could,
uses them in America.
You could probably make 2.5 not even fancy ring with this coin.
Oh, really?
Just a metal. Yes.
Well, glad I made friends with you.
That's
Okay,
you
well.
guys get jaunting on roads.
Your avarice is showing, Wise.
What can I say?
Man, but the spelling I have when I'm like dead tired really shows. Yeah. I'm like spell checking my own notes at this point. Very wrong. There's not a U in continue. Wait, there is a U in continues. I'm drunk. Okay, there you go. Spell check complete. That's all that happens during day 2. Weirdly enough. Actually, wait, no. Wait. Double checking my notes. See if anything else cool happened. Something else does. Oh, cool. Man, this is like this is like a choose your own adventure book. Except I made it. I just don't remember it. Distinct information.
Point of order. With Russian absence, Tannen would bring up the tail end of the party.
Alright, so you
Guard the
got
rear.
the flank.
Yeah, I got
See up front. You're on the flank. That is a good point of order, actually. What? That's a good point of order.
Why are we discussing stationing?
Here, I'm gonna move it
orders?
back
Oh,
into this just
God,
because. Don't worry, no, I'm just using it as a.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
Please. Oh, I don't have a token for Lucille. Feels bad.
Well, shit.
Oh well.
Just put an
please.
L as she earned it.
Yeah, I put an L. But yeah, what's the turn order? No, marching
yet.
order. Yeah, not
I'd
yet.
probably be in the middle, so.
So which way is front and which way's back? And
Let's
Yeah,
always
back.
assume front is top and then
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
That's a logical assumption.
If you're taking the back, right? Fred?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Derek out there with his shotgun.
Shogun.
Shotgun.
There
Derek
we go.
with shotgun marriage. Okay,
Which it kind of needs at this point. Oh, maybe.
but okay, so you guys do have another thing, and this is something that Lucille brings to your guys' attention. She notes the tracks of a very large, likely quadrupedal creature.
Oh?
Oh, yes.
Like
that's
a
so-
scary. Like it's going to
It's-
eat me kind of thing?
It,
Or...
it definitely seems the size of that.
Does it seem that we're in its stomping grounds, or just happen to be passing by?
No, she. How about just tell it to you, sir? No, she's like pointing like with a stick at certain parts of the track in front of you guys that sort of stomped into the dirt in front of you. No, I don't think it's its den or anything nearby it. She says, like looking left and right, look at the trail. Wonder what it is.
Do we want to go find out?
Not particularly.
Not our job right now. This might be
Something to remember for later.
something to remember for later, but and she like just sort of chucks the stick aside. Hello, Tango. She chucks the stick aside, dusts off her hands. I've been hearing some fun rumors about a mysterious creature being around these parts. This is a track of something I don't know. She shrugs.
Oh, why?
That being said, I was thinking it would be if it's related to a gray render. I thought it'd be bigger. Oh well, she shrugs.
Maybe it's
Off we go.
spawned.
Maybe. But regardless, that's not. And she points down the way that the track is going. It's going this sort of northward direction. That's not the way to cross Guard Ridge. So let's keep going.
Okay, thank Christ. Okay.
Who's that? I
Thank,
keep making that joke until.
oh god, what's a...
You could just say thank God.
Thank
Thank the
random god that exists in this realm.
You just say thank the gods, really.
Thank the gods. There you go.
Careful.
Karem be praised.
Oh, Karim.
That's a classic one. Yeah. Other than that,
Pray for luck.
other than peculiar coinage and jagged render tracks, potentially, that's all that happens during day 2. Day 2 night. I should say day 2. Say night 2. That would make much more sense.
Real quick, between like day 2 and night 2 kind of time, like when we're stopping to start setting up camp, Cassandra tried to like get a feel for the lotus, the cherry blossom. Thank you. The cherry blossom's abilities by just like shooting at a tree or something.
It doesn't have any effect.
Right, because that's to be like a living target, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. Okay. Well.
Not that tree's not living. It's just that it has to be a bit more sentient.
Yeah. I didn't find a mysterious tree in the middle of the forest.
No, you didn't find a mysterious talking tree. That's a different quest that you guys.
Oh, gotcha, Chief.
What a shame.
All right,
Night
save that for
2.
later.
Night 2. Again, we're gonna go through highlights on my. Let's do I put it for night 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Because then what would happen is you guys would try to say the same as last. Because no point changing it. Night 2. Nothing happens. Nothing of impact happened. Things of significance happened, but nothing of impact happened. At a certain point in the night, Abigail wakes you guys up because she thought she heard something big near. But not, like you guys end up being awake for like 10 minutes and nothing ever came of it. And then she and Lucy went to check it out. Nothing happened. Nothing was there. Tracks were there, but
Were they
nothing is
old
open.
tracks? Or were they like
Yeah.
Please say
recent
it's
enough
old
to
tracks.
justify it? Okay,
Please.
so it was something big was walking by.
you're not necessarily big. It's just that something like
Something was.
something of
Large-
size, not like a
large
lizard,
foot.
you know. Yeah, large foot. Yeah, a good old large foot, not big foot. Large foot.
Oh, thanks for the warning, even if it didn't pan out.
Yeah.
You're ready to buy beauty sleep for nothing.
Meanwhile, as you guys go back to sleep, Wise, your whispering continues. Louder.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
thanks. Just freaking me out even more.
You're sucking your job.
Did you actually cued Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
No.
I just looked over my Discord right now. It's all on the thing.
It didn't play instantly, so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there in case it just plays randomly, so that later
Well, no,
on
it's on
it'll be more
repeat for the
streaming.
first one. It's always on repeat.
Oh, gotcha. Well, shame.
Yeah, other than the peculiar tracks of Largefoot, the night passes on eventfully.